Greetings, fellow Insomniacs, and welcome to Insomniac Gaming Theater. I am your host, the Crazy Player. Welcome back to our Just for Fun series for God of War 2018. In the last episode, I was exploring the beginning of the Northree Stronghold, and then my graphics card crashed. So that entire episode ceased to exist because, well, mechanical snafu. So I unfortunately can't get any of that back. It was very frustrating because we opened a whole water well or water wheel and came back into this area, had a couple of good fights, including a fight with a troll, and we lost the whole recording. Such is occasionally the perils of being a modern YouTube Let's Player. Alas. In any case, we will soldier on, as Kratos would.
Nice to have an easy fight every once in a while.
Well, that's certainly true enough. This is probably just hack silver, but... Alright, well...
What happened over there?
Okay. Well, that's very definitely the ship. Nope. This does seem like the location where a big boss fight would happen if there was going to be one.
This is the sun.
That ghost son? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad. By his feet.
The whetstone!
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
They did? Ew.
Yep. Given how insanely tough these guys are, I am absolutely concentrating on him. keeps marking something as happening behind us, but I don't know what. Epic Talisman, Shattered Gauntlet of Ages. An ancient relic from hell deemed too powerful to remain whole. Fragments of its former strength lie scattered throughout the realms. Oh. Aha.
I'm ready. Only one more. I wonder why they left this whetstone behind. If Sindri wants it, it must be really useful.
Well, beavers have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
I mean, I think that's a bit simplistic, but it isn't impossible that they didn't really understand what it was they had.
Here, boy.
There's a scroll here. It belonged to the sun. Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me, filled with remorse, forget my actions.
Had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah, maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
Okay, so that's back more or less where we started. So we still have this area to explore. Solid Svartalfheim steel, World Serpent scales. All right. Oh.
Where to next?
Well, I want to figure out a way to get here. And I think the answer is actually from up there. But I might be wrong. Oh. Okay. Well, that worked no problem. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. Okay. We blew that over. So now we can get in here with the boat. And this leads us back to the starting area. Well, not the starting area, where we parked the boat.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. I see something down there.
I was gonna say. Definitely seems like there's a lot more stuff in here. Alright, but we're also going to go over here because I want all of the stuff. And yes, I know, my greed is going to turn me into a dragon like Fafnir. I'm okay with that. Okay. Had to check. Oh yeah, I guess they could have gotten right water level. Well, no, but the water level would have been much higher. Yeah. Probably best not to think about it too hard. Well, you never know. Alright. Wow, this place is lousy with the gold.
The mirror. There was a shrine about a giant lady with lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Arvandil. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, who witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. When Odin caught word of her ultimate prophecy, he maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know is that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad, but that's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty. And so...
Reflect longer.
Yeah, that story doesn't surprise me.
We found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh, Wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
Really?
I can't wait to test out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically humming with magic. I've needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. "To lube it up," he said. I didn't ask for it back.
Okay. Low perk activation chance to grant a healing burst on any successful axe hit. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. I mean, it gives us vitality and it has the same level of luck. Of course, any axe hit. I think I've seen this one in action. It doesn't actually work out as well as we might like, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it says press to activate it, but it doesn't say what it does. Uh. Yeah. Do this, and then
Hey, Sindri. Have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please, keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
Why? Is that a piece of my braided mistletoe arrow adorning your quiver strap? Oh, a little memento of your good pal Sindri? I'm so terribly touched.
you know what? We'll just go with that.
I can do whatever you need.
All right. Yeah. That gives us more luck and more vitality, but I don't. So the problem with very low perk activation chance is that it is very low. This one says low perk activation chance, and it only ever seems to proc whenever I'm not hitting something important with it. Which I find terribly frustrating. Okay, so we can upgrade this using Dragon's Tears, and it'll give us more sockets, but I don't see what it does. I think it depends on whether or not on what pieces we find for it. Okay, we can't make this. Although, good grief, this sucker's strong. Alright. Let's see here. Equal strength, better runic, lower defense, better vitality. Oh, and the only reason that one has runic as high as it does is because of the gem socketed in it.
That looks amazing.
So now we've got that full set.
Anything you need, young sir.
Right.
What did we miss?
And then we're going to do this.
I don't suppose you could try keeping that clean?
Probably not. We're going to be perfectly honest. Wow. I'm going to upgrade it probably into this. Because that's going to give us probably the best bang for our buck. Ooh, look at that defense boost. It's what, an 8-point jump? Alright, I need to see. Oh, this just takes a bunch of hacks. Okay. So we'll upgrade his quiver. And then, increases arrow capacity to 4. But it's hideously expensive. And we don't have a frozen flame.
And what can I do for you?
We don't have these resources. But we can afford this. Granted, that doesn't get us more sockets, nor does it get us nearly as much of a boost. Nor this one. So upgrading the waist and the wrist armor doesn't get us nearly as much as upgrading the chest piece, which isn't surprising. So we're going to upgrade the chest piece.
If I say so. Myself.
I think that's up. Yeah, that's as upgraded as it's going to get, but still.
What else was there?
All right. So we're going to put the Eye of Fury in here. Yeah, I think we went past the Gauntlets of the Ancients just because they don't have... Just because they don't have... we weren't able to get the materials. So, and we looked around. So...
What can I do for you two?
Oh, right. Speaking of that, can't sell any of our stuff. That's really...
Or, never mind then.
Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to go back to the temple. And we're going to talk to Brock, because I am willing to bet that he has a quest for us too.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around. I know I've been up in a mountain for a while now, but since when do the dead not stay dead? A little resurrection among friends is one thing. I can hardly complain. But it's as if hell itself is shambling into Midgard.
Freya said the world was out of balance. That somebody meddled with forces.
Oh, that's plain to see. And Odin is the king of meddlers. But I shudder to think what he did to cause this. Perhaps it involves the Valkyries. That'd be playing a dangerous game indeed.
We jump.
Really?
Oh dear.
See, I just wanted to investigate what that prompt was. I didn't actually think we'd just jump.
Bad idea!
You were warned not to stray from the path. Yeah, yeah.
Oh there. Got another favor to ask you two.
I had a feeling.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal Anvari. Meet me at the Lawn Soother mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed?
I'm 99% sure that he and Sindri have the
Pull
same
the ring
inventory.
off Anvari's hand at the Velander mines. Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see? Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fires all blissful. Shit, you better clear out before I get all frisky. What's got you all bumfuzzled over there? Get going.
Oh, almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He
knows why. I know why. You know
You
why.
know. Quiet. No more of this.
Know what? Sorry I brought it up. Can't you and Sindri just patch things up? Whatever happened couldn't be all that bad. You're family.
Now don't be lecturing me about family. I ain't the one what forgot what our name stood for. What we made, the weapons we made were legendary across 9 realms for more years than I can count. You just don't throw that away on account of one bad...
One bad what?
One bad nothing. Ain't you got somewhere to be?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Yeah, his inventory is exactly the same. Okay.
Another time.
So, we are going to head on out. Alright. Hidden Chamber of Odin? Interesting. Oh, right. That's one of the... Okay. No, I got it. Alright. Strangely enough, there's almost...
What's hiding behind there?
No earthly key nor physical force can get past the magic of that lock. Don't even look at it.
Interesting. I don't think there's anything... Oh.
Never seen a lock like that before.
Reminds me of something I'd seen Tyr sketch. He liked to combine various symbols into runes all his own. This one, I believe, means...
Peace, unity, mercy. Other things too. I see what he did, but how do we get inside?
We have other concerns.
Eats away at you, doesn't it? Locked doors.
It does, kind of. Also, I find it interesting that Atreus was able to read it that quickly. Boy has a definite gift for languages. Okay, I'm pretty sure this just leads around to the other side. But I had to check. Ooh, there is something interesting over here. Alas, it is something we cannot get. Okay.
It's magically locked.
Alright, well, we're going to go and head over to see what Brock's favorite gets us. But we're also at about the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and call this episode to a close here. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, get some rest. Thank you for joining us here at Insomniac Gaming Theater. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to give us a like, subscribe, or support us through the Patreon link in the description.